As a part of spoken English classes in the Srimata Education YouTube channel, in this video we are going to I'm going to explain a short story so that it will help you in improving your language skills. So you can listen to this story carefully. It's an interesting story. You can listen to this story carefully and you can improve your language skills. So the title of the story is Donkey in a Wonderland. So the title seems very catchy, the Donkey in a Wonderland. So let's start the story now. So once upon a time, there was a donkey. It used to live in the forest. So that donkey was always abandoned. Abandoned means no one used to talk to that donkey. So in the same forest, there were rabbits, lion, tiger, cheetahs. There were elephants, bears. Every animal was there in that forest, but no animal used to talk to donkey because donkey was always abandoned. People used to all the animals used to mock donkey. They always used to bully the donkey. They always used to say bad words about donkey because the donkey looked very ugly. So according to them, the donkey was an ugly animal. That is why no animal used to talk to donkey. So the donkey used to stay alone in the forest, and it was always abandoned. But the donkey never cared about it, never cared about it, and it always led its life as per its own convenience. And no one used to disturb the donkey also. So donkey was always alone, and it was always peaceful. So one day the donkey was feeling thirsty. It was summer, hot summer. The donkey was feeling thirsty and it went to the nearby pond to drink water. There were other animals also that were drinking water near that pond, and all the animals started looking at the donkey and they were bitching about the donkey. Bitching in sense they were talking bad things about the donkey basically. The donkey didn't care about it. It was feeling thirsty and it wanted to drink the water, so it was drinking water. So while the donkey was drinking the water, all of a sudden it fell into that pond. It fell into that pond and it got drowned. It got drowned because the donkey did not know how to swim basically. So it got drowned. So the donkey fell unconscious. Unconscious means it completely lost its consciousness. It felt unconscious, and after some time, the donkey opened her eyes. So when the donkey opened her eyes, she was in a different world. It was in a different world actually. So when it opened eyes, there were short trees. It's not plants, it's trees only. There were short trees and bigger plants. Plants were big and trees were small. And it was looking all the surroundings. There were giant butterflies. There were giant butterflies in that wonderland. Giant means big size. Big size butterflies were there. There were giant honeybees. There were giant what you say lavas, pupas, like butterfly process basically. So every small animal or bird in that land looked big, looked in giant size. Every giant creature looked in small size. There were elephants which were of small size. Like you can catch them in your hand, you can put them in your hand. So giant, like small elephants were there, and there were giant rabbits, giant parrots. So the donkey was very surprised by seeing all these things. It was not understanding like where she was and what exactly happening in there. So she did not understand. So she stood up and she started walking. She saw giant flowers also in that wonderland, and that land only seemed very what you say magical. It was like a magical land. So the donkey was walking, and every animal in that land, they were saying hi donkey, hello donkey, and they were trying to talk to donkey. They were asking how are you, how is everything going. So they were talking to that donkey. The donkey felt very happy because it was the first time someone talking to her with love. So far in her life, nobody spoke to her with love, but someone talking to her with love. So donkey felt very happy actually. It felt very happy, and it was walking in that wonderland. So after walking for some time, there was a giant tree, and a good fragrance was coming in the tree surroundings. Very good fragrance, and someone was sitting on the tree, and she was looking very beautiful. Someone was sitting on the tree and she was looking very like beautiful. So then donkey heard a voice. Hello donkey, welcome to Wonderland. So the donkey raised its head and it looked up. Then she saw an angel. She was coming down from the tree. So she was on the air only. She was coming down from the tree, and she kept her hand on the forehead of donkey, and she said, "Hello, donkey. It's very good to see you in this wonderland. This is your place. You are here to stay. Don't worry, this is your place." And then donkey said, where am I actually? What is happening here? It's a very different place. I was drinking water, and I got drowned in the pond. After that I was in a different place. So what exactly is this place and all? Then the angel said, you don't worry about this place. This is a wonderful and magical place, and this place is yours and you can stay here. Then the donkey said, I am very happy, angel. I am very happy to stay here. And it's thank you very much, because I never had friends. No one used to talk to me. But here, everyone were talking to me with love. I feel very happy. But I have few concerns also. Then the angel asked, what was your concern? Like, what are you worrying about? So the donkey said, everyone used to call me ugly. I'm an ugly animal. Everyone says that. So please make me look beautiful. Please make me look beautiful. Then the angel said, donkey, don't judge anyone by. So if your people are judging you by your looks, then they are fools. Then they are fools. People should judge everyone by heart, not by the looks. So if somebody is judging you by the looks, those people are fools. So you don't care, you don't need to care about them. This is the land where no one judges you by your looks. Everyone judges you by your heart. So always think that beauty is not important. It's the character, it's the attitude. You are a kind-hearted donkey. I also saw you a lot of times helping some animals that were in distress, or helping some animals that were in some problem. You were always grateful and kindful. So that is your beauty. Your outer beauty is not important. Whatever is there, your attitude, that is important, and you don't need to worry about it. And this is your land and you can stay here. The donkey felt very happy after hearing the angel's words, and she started living in that wonderland very happily after that. And donkey also used to help with different animals in that wonderland. Also, it always used to collect food for small animals, the tiny elephants. They can't get food very easily. So donkey used to get food to them, and they use it used to help all the animals, and everyone used to love donkey. And the donkey started staying there very happy. So that's the story. We hope that you all liked this story. We will also come up with more stories. So do like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This story will help you in building your language skills. So do like, share, and subscribe to Srimath Education. Stay tuned for more innovative and interesting stories. Thank you.